Hello and welcome everyone to another update video here on this channel, and I start this straight with congratulations to everyone who is also in an actual 88 long position as I am right now. Congratulations to your profits, and I will give you of course all the updates about my trading management, my expectations and the price targets which I'm seeing here in the current future for 88, and of course I will tell you all the updates about Bitcoin, Ethereum and Quant as well. Enjoy this video. And we're starting here straight on the 88 4-hour time frame. And of course, I'm still in my long position, which I scaled in here in this yellow-purple target area, which was my target area here for this C wave down. And of course, I opened up big long positions in this and updated you here on this channel every day about the whole trade. If you don't want to miss out on that in the future, leave a subscription down below the channel. And before we're starting here straight into the analysis, I want to show the new people who just came to this channel here what I've been following on this channel for free the last few weeks already. We have been made a fifth wave with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? You also get this target area between the 0.5 and the 0.618 extension. I show you how we should reach this target area. We should make an A down, a B up, and then again a C down in this target area. Yeah? This is actually my current expectation for 88. So technically what I expect right now is a 3-wave or a corrective move here in this target area, which sits between the 30 and the 32 US dollar level. I expect 88 to make an impulsive 5-wave move here towards the downside and then recover. Yeah? So for 88, I count this actually as a 5-wave move, which is completed. Yeah? So this should actually be a wave A of 2, a B up now and a C down. The B, to be honest, we can count it as a 5-wave move. If we count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything we should really hit this support area right now in the next few days, or in the next 1 to 3 weeks before we can get our reversal towards the upside. If we are reversing straight from here, it would be, in my opinion, a little bit unreliable because this was a clear 5-wave move towards the downside. After we went below this bottom, I recognized that probably this is not it, that we are getting one last leg towards the downside. So I thought about what could be another wave count opportunity. And I came up with the idea that this was only an A wave, this was the B wave, and this impulse was actually a C wave. Yeah, perfectly in my target area. And yeah, this is actually the region where I expect a bounce towards the upside in this third wave towards the upside, because as you probably know, I'm counting this as a wave 1 all the time. Yeah, so this should be a wave 2 in my opinion, and we should get another bounce here towards the upside in a third wave. And yeah, as you can see, we fulfilled expectations perfectly. We came down in an A wave, up in a B wave, down in a C wave, hit perfectly my target area, which I actually didn't change at all. And yeah, we just got a huge bounce from there, which is for me personally a very good indication that the bottom is already in of this dump here. And now I'm looking here at the opportunity of a reversal, or I'm following here actually the bullish wave count, which I've been created here actually already weeks ago. And yeah, if we zoom in here at the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that also the smaller degree wave count worked out perfectly. I consider this actually as a 1, 2, 3. The 3 in my opinion has most likely already topped. That's why I opened a hedge short position, which means a short position which is the same size as my long position up here at the top of the third wave. I'm aiming of course to close it when we are here at the bottom of the fourth wave. So I expect us to come down now here in a 3-wave corrective wave pattern, approximately to the 33.3 US dollar cent level. And that's where I'm going to close my hedge position again. And that's where I'm also scaling up the longs again a little bit for this fifth wave. There I'm planning to open up another hedge short for this ABC correction here towards the downside in the wave 2. Wait, I have to change the color and the wave degree here. And yeah, that's actually exactly my expectation. So that's why I'm actually right now in my hedge short position and the long position down there at the bottom of the fourth wave. I'm planning to close the hedge short and scale up the long a little bit for the fifth wave towards the upside. There I'm planning to open up a hedge short position again for this second wave, because here the second wave, it can extend a little lower. Yeah, we are going to see where it will land. Yeah, but I'm waiting here then for a 3-wave corrective move towards the downside, and there I will close the head shorts again and scale up the long positions massively. Yeah, so that's actually when we have 1-2 setups in the charts. That's the point actually where I'm turning the most bullish as it can be, because that's the most bullish trading setup here, which we can have in elite wave analysis. Yeah, when I'm zooming out a little bit more in the charts, I've already stacked up the wave count here. I've calculated several target areas for you, because as you know, I'm considering this as a wave 1 here in the 5-wave move. We came down in a corrective move in the second wave. So now we should see a 5-wave move here to approximately the 60 US dollar cent level as a top for the third wave. Come down here in the fourth wave to the 45 cents again, and then see a last leg towards the upside here in between 65 and 70 US dollar cents. So that's actually my expectation for the next weeks and months for ADA. And of course, I will update you on daily basis on this channel how everything is going. And yeah, I hope you could use the last update videos here to open up some nice long positions. Yeah, and I also told you that the first indication for a good bounce towards the upside is when we are breaking above this resistance channel. Look at the moment when we broke finally above, we had a huge bounce straight towards the upside. So yeah, I think that was a very, very good first indication. And yeah, that's why I'm actually following here this bullish wave count. We should see a 4th and a 5th wave here to complete this yellow wave 1. And yeah, I'm actually planning to trade this microwave count, the red wave count, because I'm pretty sure now in my wave count. Yeah, I've been following it here for several weeks already on this channel. And I of course also want to show you in a shortcut what I told my Telegram members yeah, at the certain timestamps. And yeah, as you can see, that's why real-time updates are so powerful in this, because when I notice somewhere here that we are going to drop a little further, but most likely we will hold this area, that was the moment when I decided to lower my liquidation price a little bit to, of course, stay in this long position. Yeah, because there were people who actually went long here, yeah, and then they turned bearish down here. But down there, I told them, hey guys, the overall scenario didn't change at all. I'm still very bullish, yeah, and I'm staying in my long position. Watch out that your liquidation price is low enough to yeah, not get liquidated while we are in the target area. Yeah, and yeah, I'm hoping of course that every one of you has used this information as powerful as possible. And let's now have a look at the Ethereum chart as well. And there you can actually see we got a very, very strong bounce here towards the upside. So I'm actually considering the opportunity that this could be an A wave of the B wave. Now we are coming down in a B wave of the B wave, which should be a corrective wave, and then another impulse towards the upside here in a C wave of the B wave, because as you know, the B wave itself is a corrective 3-wave structure, but this doesn't look corrective for me yet. So that's why I'm considering here now a correction towards the downside in the B of B, and then another pump in the C of B, and then a possible yeah, additional correction here in an overall C wave. And I told you many times before that I consider ADA already here at the end of the C wave. So I actually think that Ethereum has only done an A wave. We're now in the B wave and coming down once more in the C wave. But actually in the difference to that, Ethereum has only made an A wave. But in the difference to that, ADA had already his A wave here, that was a B wave, and we yeah, went down in the C wave already. So that's why I'm considering ADA is a little bit more ahead in the wave count, and that's why I'm long in ADA and not in Ethereum. But of course it can also play out, and I don't want to rule it out. I told you many times already before that this has been a very, very small and yeah, unlikely ABC structure. So that was the second wave already. We are now actually in the first wave, same wave count would, so that would actually be the same wave count as we have for Cardano. And the moment when I would consider it as the most likely option would be when we see this impulse continuing and making another higher high. Because when we get another higher high, it could mean that it's an overshooting B wave. When it's creating another high in such an impulsive wave structure, I don't consider it as too likely anymore that this has just been a B wave. So now it's technically the moment of decision for Ethereum if we are able to pushing higher here. If that is the case, I would wait for the pullback here in the second wave, scale up the long position, and yeah, then there could easily be a third wave straight up. As long as we don't create a higher high here, I would technically watch out for the opportunity which I've been following here the last weeks, that this has only been an A wave, and we are coming up in a B and coming down in a C afterwards. So yeah, that are the two options. We have to consider this as a complete ABC already, because we have reached the target here for the second wave. That's the small problem. If we would not have reached this target area, the only option would be that this is an A wave and we are now in the B. But since we have reached it, we have to at least consider it that this can already be a wave 1, which could technically come there as well. So that's why I'm in the 88 trade and not in Ethereum, just to make that clear. And of course, I want to also show you a small compilation what I said in the last few weeks or days about Ethereum. We saw here a first 5-wave move impulse to the upside. So based off the Elliott wave analysis method, this is the first indication that a low could have been made. So a significant low could be in, and I'm telling this to my channel members already since I think August 2022, that I think this could have been a significant low. And I've been tracking on my German YouTube channel the rise since the 2000 US dollars. Not that I've been exactly predicting it, but I've been leaning towards that price target all of the time since weeks and months. And afterwards, after we saw that 5-wave move impulse to the upside, I placed this yellow-purple target area here on the chart, because my assumption was that we should see here a corrective move towards the downside, which in my opinion has happened. And I can also tell you how I personally would label that. I would choose an Elliott wave triple combo wave. So it's a W, X, Y, X, Z in my opinion. And we've bottomed out already. And the first indication why this is my opinion at the moment is that we have reached here with the first 1-2 setup and the wave 3, which we are already maybe have finished right now. We reached the 1.618 FIB extension level. So, and this is the minimum price target for a wave 3, and we have reached it perfectly. And that's why I'm currently thinking that we are gonna head a little bit lower in the wave 4, bounce on this channel trend line here, which you can see from this falling broadening wedge, and from there, last 5-wave move impulse to the upside can start, or has the chance to start. That I expect a bounce from here. Rather, it's already the bounce in the B wave, or it's a 4th wave, and we are seeing 1/5 wave and then up, and the B wave afterwards. Yeah, as you can see, that's why I have this opinion. We have been following this perfectly, and let's now have a look at the Bitcoin chart as well. And yeah, there you can see we also are following the expectations absolutely perfect. I want to show also there the new viewers a short compilation of what I said about the Bitcoin price in the last few days and weeks. So right now I'm tracking the situation that Bitcoin also has made a significant low. So that is the point where I expect a 5-wave move from Bitcoin, like Ethereum did it as well. And for Bitcoin, we only saw a 3-wave move yet. So sooner or later, there needs to be a wave 4 down. And I'm thinking currently that this should start right now. Wave 4 target is between the, I show you with the FIB retracement levels here on the chart. Wait, when we take in the bottom of the wave 2 to the high of the wave 3, the target is between the 0.382 and the 0.5 FIB retracement levels. So that's the most probable target for a wave 4. Towards the downside has already bottomed out. Yeah, I think this is most probably what happened here. There is another way of counting it, but it would make no difference. We can say the wave 4 top here, the wave 3 down there, the 2 up here would be, yeah, the more reliable wave count. You can see it's an ending diagonal. Every move consists out of 3 waves. And we saw 1, 2, 3 down there, 1, 2, 3 up there, 1, 2, 3 down there, 1, 2, 3 up there, 1, 2, 3 down there. So every wave is a 3-wave move. This is typical for an ending diagonal. We perfectly hit the target area I gave you in all of my last videos. You can really check out the channel in every single video. I was tracking here this rally towards the downside. I gave you this target area, which we perfectly hit. Of course, it's performing the same way here as I've provided you here every day in the last days and weeks. So we have also completed here our 5-wave impulse. We have also hit the 3rd wave target, 4th wave target, 5th wave target. I told you multiple times up there, a top can be in place, and I expect an A, B, C correction down. And it seems currently like we are still in this A wave, which is currently ongoing. So there we can count it as in 1, 2. So now we should be in the 3 as well. There should be another 4 and 5, which then finishes off this A wave towards the downside. Yeah, technically the most likely option would be just a normal ABC up to approximately $24,000 from here, and then a sell-off in a C wave, and from there a really strong bounce or recovery here to the upside. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, we have reached several target areas here in the last few weeks on this channel. We've reached wave 3 target, wave 4 target, wave 5 target. Now we came down even a little bit stronger in this expected A wave. So that's now as well why we have those two options on the chart, that this can already be an ABC itself. So this is a complete 1-2 setup, and we are heading up now, but I don't consider it as too likely. I think my preferred option is that this has only been an A wave. We are now in the B and we are coming down in the C afterwards. So yeah, we have to observe here this impulse. If we are making a higher high in an impulsive way, okay, it will get a little less likely that this is just a B wave. But if we are seeing now a little bit of a larger correction in a B of B, or in a possible B of B, and then another high, it would make sense. Yeah, this is just a 3-wave move in an overshooting B possibly, and we are seeing a low afterwards in a C wave. Yeah, so we cannot rule it out. Actually, before we see a higher high, I'm sticking here to my opinion that this has just been an A wave. We are now in the B and coming down once more. Let's now have a look at the QNT chart as well, and yeah, you can see everything played out here so perfectly well. What I've been telling you here in the last few days and weeks already. I made my first analysis somewhere here, or no, look yourself what I told you here about QNT in the last few weeks. As you can see, and the lower one here at between 80 and 90 US dollars. And I told everyone, so after we made a 5-wave move here to the downside, my expectation is that we're getting a corrective 3-wave move to the upside, as we have been making since my first video here about Quant. And afterwards, there should still be a wave C to the downside, which is also a 5-wave move in this target area. But we only saw an impulse down there, so I told you straight from the beginning, we should come up now in a 3-wave move in this target area. I placed it in my first video already, and then impulsively here in this downwards target area. And from there, we can start our run up. You can see every other coin, there is kind of more progression. We are already a little bit further in our wave count, for example, for ADA. And I think it will take us some more time to come down there, but it's still my primary expectation. And if we're not coming down there, I will not buy into QNT. And yeah, I think I don't have to add so much. You can see that we really formed here a higher high as well. So now I'm expecting one last wave towards the downside, which can be rather a corrective move or an impulsive move. We cannot know that because we can count it in several different ways. So possibly as an ending diagonal. So that would mean that this would be a corrective move down. We can also count it as a normal impulse with this undershooting B in the wave 2. Yeah, so both are a little bit unreliable wave patterns, but the overall wave pattern is for me very clear that this has been an A, B, and we are heading down now in the C wave, and we didn't reach target yet. If we are reaching that levels between the 80 and 95 US dollars, I will open massive long positions for QNT, and I will also buy QNT for my modeling portfolio before we don't. If we are not reaching it, I will actually skip the opportunity in opening QNT trades. If we are reaching it like expected, I will of course stick to my opinion and open up massive QNT longs in that region. If you enjoyed this video, if this information was useful for you, smash up the like button down below the video, subscribe to this channel, activate the small little bell so you always get notified when I upload a new video here for you on this channel. And of course, you can also follow me on other social media accounts. You'll find the links down below the video to my Instagram, TikTok, and also my Twitter account. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope we will see each other in the next video here on this channel. Ciao, ciao.